Welcome everybody. Hello. This is HB
RealiTEA,
and we are here to discuss 2020 as well as what we have to look forward to. So, let's get right into it. I'm Hanna B, and this is also Hanna B. We have the same name, so it's not confusing at all.
You can refer to her as H Money and as me, Hanny B, or just Hanny, whatever you want.
Hanny and H Money.
We'll try to make it less confusing.
You'll be able to tell us apart at some point.
Yes. That's just our faces.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for joining us today. Let's talk about how far we've come from January 2020. I'm sure we can all say we did not expect any of this shit to happen, but here we are. So.
Yes. Here we are, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Technically almost a year later, but I would say about 10 months since the actual world shut down.
Ended.
Ended. Yeah, let's put on pause, we'll say.
Since it was almost impossible to get toilet paper on Amazon.
Oh my gosh, you people are crazy.
Yeah.
Let's refrain from the toilet paper. Toilet paper will not save your life.
Just get some linen.
If anything, wet wipes will.
Yes, so thank you for coming to our show. All right, let's get right into it.
Okay.
So, my 2020 started out really optimistic. I actually remember talking to a close friend that went to IUP. Shout out to Alex G.
Alex G is sad.
He kept sad. Yes, Team Sag. He was talking about
Sagittarius, for those who don't know.
Yeah, we'll have an astrology episode.
We will.
I'm sure. But so Alex G was talking about how crazy this year was going to be, and I'm like, I kind of get that feeling too. For some reason, I feel like it's going to be one of the best years of my life. And I think I may have been a little off, but in ways, it definitely was. It was.
I agree with that.
It was a cleansing year for us all.
Yes, 100%.
And I think that whether we gained or we subtracted people, things from our lives, we do all come out a little bit stronger.
Yes.
I feel like I'm a lot stronger.
I 100% agree with that. Mentally, emotionally, physically, even just being able to look back at the beginning of it and see this new year coming is super exciting for me. I think every year we're like, oh, it's the end of the year. We're excited to go to the new year, and it's kind of like the same thing. But I think this year, 2020, has made us all look at life differently. I mean, I hope for the better. To just not take things for granted. Just being like socially out there, being able to, go to the grocery store and, not have to wait in line to get into the store, wearing your mask, not being able to breathe for half the time. Just in general, seeing family members, all that good stuff, definitely has, changed how I think of those things.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, I don't really feel like going to see my parents, I'm doing my own thing. But it's really important to take that time and see your friends and family, especially when you really don't know what can happen in the world, COVID. Yes. So
yeah,
it's been crazy, but I'm super excited to start a new year. And I know it's not going to be snap of the fingers, everything's fine, we're back to normal. It's going to take some time, but I think just being hopeful and being ready, optimistic for sure. I think if everyone can kind of be on that mindset and be ready, I feel like it's going to change us, because I feel like we're already changed as a society.
I totally agree.
I totally agree. So definitely come back stronger from this. Well, I would like to say, from Jersey Shore, if you've ever seen it, Mike the Situation, whenever he got out of jail, he said the comeback is always greater than the setback. That shit is real.
That actually is so true. And America loves a good comeback story.
Yes.
I mean, why else are we good with Chris Brown still? I don't really know.
Oh. Yikes. He's so hot now.
Oh. I'm still Team Rihanna. But
no, same. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to say that it was really interesting this year how as Americans, we're very individualistic. We tend to only focus on us as a person and not so much worry about our neighbors. Mm-hmm. So if this pandemic has taught us anything, I really do think it's to look out for the people around you.
Be less selfish, really.
Tend to your own backyard, and then it will grow. Once your backyard grows, we can grow as a nation and as the world.
One nation under God.
Indivisible. Even though we're totally divided in some ways.
Totally divided. That's another situation.
But we are here to build a little bit of a community.
Yeah.
So, anything that you guys need, always feel free to give us a shout out.
Yes.
But we're always here for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, like I said, I was optimistic about this year, and then it was a little topsy-turvy.
So like what's going on in your present of 2020? I mean, I know it's almost to the end.
Yeah.
But what can you tell us now?
I feel like I'm in an interview.
From before and then. It really is like an interview. From before and then.
So I was in a long-term relationship in the beginning of the year. I really didn't like my job. I wasn't super happy in my relationship, and it was difficult because you may have some things that people look at and they're like, oh, you should be so happy, but then it
always looks different, outside looking in.
It does, it looks good on the outside, but then when you dig a little deeper, which this pandemic has definitely forced everybody to do, it shows that I'm good. It shows the true colors. So I am a free woman, and I am single, so hit me up at YogaBruin on Instagram. But
she gets flexible.
Oh!
She's a yoga teacher.
I do teach yoga, and I do get flexible, but it's a very marketable point. Sorry, Mom. And Grandma. But
sorry, y'all.
But yeah, that relationship ended, fortunately for the better for both of us. It wasn't anything dramatic, just you're just not a good fit. Sometimes you grow apart from people, and that's okay.
Right. It was more so a season, I would say. I like to refer to those things as seasons, because it was needed at that time in your life, which is amazing because you were able to learn, grow, and evolve from that.
Absolutely.
So,
and then the process of breaking up, I have never been in a relationship where I have actually had to suffer a breakup. Like, I never felt like a part of my heart was like getting torn out of my chest.
Yeah.
But this time, it was at one point a great love. So it was very painful to let go of more so the ideas of what I had about the person, what we were going to do, like moving and like exploring,
being apart from each other,
and being a partnership.
Yeah.
But then I'm one of those extreme people. So one day I woke up and I was like, I'm all set. Like, fresh start. I'm all good. But it was by no means an easy transition.
Yeah.
So now we're here.
And now we're here.
How did your 2020 go, Han?
Okay, so first, I remember when this whole thing started, and I was the person to be like, oh, it's not a big deal. Everyone's freaking out. We'll be fine.
I thought that too.
Right, like I just didn't think like it was, because, I mean, this is not like, you wouldn't think this would happen. It's America.
No,
they figure things out. Like, I know we're crazy, but like we figure things out. We're pretty good.
We're entitled.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we're pretty good at like handling these kinds of situations. And so I'm like, whatever, we'll be fine. Not a big deal. Everyone's sick. Who cares? Like, everyone gets the flu. Like, that's how I thought about it, which is like so
like
shitty.
Vanessa Hudgens.
It's so shitty to think now because like
it's like people die.
It sounds like so like selfish and just.
But it was also because
I just didn't know though.
Our fearless leader was also telling us,
Right, like everything will be fine. And I worked in the restaurant.
You'll be with your family.
Yeah, I was like, this is fine. And so like I worked in a restaurant. I worked at Burgatory. Shout out Burgatory in Pittsburgh. And we never closed for anything. Literally anything besides Christmas. I don't even know what other day we closed for.
So
Thanksgiving? Yeah.
Shit's real.
So we were open all the time. Dawn till dusk. So they were like, oh, we might close down. And I remember being like, that's funny. Like,
Oh,
I really wish that would happen, but that's not gonna happen. I was like, we stay open for everything.
I'm off tomorrow?
Yeah, so, this was probably right before March. Like, it was like the first week of March, maybe, like early March. And then I remember, so it was like 2 weeks later, because I remember March 14th, I think the date was.
Yeah.
They called me either the day before or the day of. I don't really remember. It's so long ago now. Hey, we're gonna be closed, you know, for the day or for the week or something like that. And I was just like, what? Like, and it was so exciting at first because everyone was like, yay, we get to get off work.
Yeah.
And like everyone thought it was gonna be a temporary thing.
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
So, and then it just
It wasn't.
prolonged. And I was a manager.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was not at all because we're here. Fast forward 12 months later.
We're
10
all
months later.
still in our houses.
So, yeah.
We're in my house.
So, yeah, I was just kind of excited for like the week or two off. I worked a lot. I managed, served, and bartended. I did all the things. So I was always working. I mean, I didn't really have anything else to do. I loved working, making that money, so I wasn't mad about it. But when we had that time off, I was like, this is really exciting. I don't remember the last time I've like been off since college. So it was exciting. I was super pumped. And then fast forward now, you know, the summer was crazy. I can't believe I was like, I just looking back, I'm like, my
Hannah Barsh
gosh.
seized the moment. Like,
I really did.
she was having a good old time. I was honestly in a relationship and very jealous. Like, I
oh my goodness,
wanted Hannah Barsh's summer life.
It was amazing. I mean, I technically like got stuck in Florida because I already had my vacation. Oh yeah, that's right.
You went to Florida?
I like had my vacation planned. So I think that the week that they shut things down, I was actually already gone. I was already in Florida. Because I
like the 12.
Yeah, I was already gone because I had a vacation planned. Mm-hmm. And so this was obviously before they were like, don't go anywhere, you know, all that craziness. So I was already in Florida. My aunt lives in Cocoa Beach, so that's where my sister and I were. And we ended up staying there for 17 days, and it was freaking amazing. Like,
it's Florida.
Amazing. It's Florida.
Florida did not care.
They did not care at all. It's super hot. I would just lay at the pool all day. Like, she is older, so she lives like in like a little condo apartment thingy. Like,
so you're set. You're
a little like has their own like little corner. So no one like comes outside. It's not like there's a lot of people around. Like they're either inside or they're like if they hang by the pool, there's like 2 or 3 people. So it was like super chill. I just sunbathed all day. Would walk to the beach at sunrise. Like didn't even like realize how bad COVID was until I came back to Pennsylvania and everyone was like, oh my god.
There, I remember seeing your luxurious snaps of you looking all snatched and tan.
Oh my god.
And I am, you know, working at a university answering silly questions all day long, just so miserable, crying every day after work. Like I hated my job.
I got a lot of those actually. You weren't the only ones. I had another coworker who was like, I cannot believe you're doing this. Like this is what I want in my life. Because at the point, like although I didn't have a job, like I was just like okay with what was going on. I just kind of accepted it, and I was like, this is like the moment for me to like fully take control and just enjoy myself.
Yeah, and I remember being
so
mad on like the 14th because my university didn't shut down until the very last moment. So I was like, I was sitting there like white knuckling my chair, like, are we closing?
Shame on you for who took so long to do those things.
It was pretty beat, but I mean, here we are. It led me to another job, which led me to be laid off, so it's all good.
I mean, that was only at the beginning.
It's not good.
It wasn't that great the whole time, but just being able to like be home and like just be with myself, like be present in myself. I would like meditate so much. I did devotions every morning. I would wake up, watch the sunrise. Like I did so many things to like self-improve myself.
I remember seeing you and we were playing a really wholesome drinking game and you said like,
wholesome drinking game.
Your man said something about you waking up really early.
Oh yeah. For no reason.
Mm-hmm. And then you said, well, I wake up early to get my mind right so I can gas up my girls. And I was just like,
I really did.
Wow. That's goals. And that is exactly what you should be doing. So wake up
get yourself
early,
right.
Get your mind right, gas yourself, and
it's
your girls
so
up.
important. It's so important. And like I'm actually guilty right now of not doing that as often, and I can feel myself not loving or appreciating myself the way that I was during that time. Like I was on cloud 9. I was just
That's amazing.
Through the roof.
But you also are going to be entering a new chapter in your life.
Yes, it's very different right now. I was another reason I didn't like hurry up and get my job back is because I'm going to the military. For those of you who don't know me, trying to go to the Air Force, and I've been doing this since last August. So it's just taken a really long time, and I'm currently getting rid of a tattoo that's on my finger. It's very faint now, so it's almost done. Like it's almost completely gone. But so during this time, I was like, okay, this is good for me to prepare myself for the military, you know, physically get where I need to be, and kind of enjoy like my freedom. And then it kind of just prolonged because of COVID and because, you know, just things just don't work out the way you want it to. But still, right now, so very present to this day, I will be starting a new job on Monday. I'm really excited about.
Yes.
Super excited about. So finally being able to like just get back to work, because I'm the type of person who just like work. And so this is the longest that I haven't been employed since I was 15 years old. Had my first job at 15. And like I worked all the time. So when I wasn't doing sports, I was working, you know, that's just how I am. So this is like, it's been a nice vacation, but I'm ready to like get the grind back.
Buckle down.
And do these things and then hopefully leave for the military soon as well. But yeah, so right now, present, I had a great, you know, like time just reflecting and enjoying myself. Even though there's like a bunch of crazy, sad things going on, you know. It's just nice to be able to like look on the bright side of things, I guess.
It is.
Because, you know, I have no money, I lost my job.
Yep.
But I was able to survive, eat. You know, I was able to pay my bills still, you know, thank God.
And at your lowest low financially, you still have something to look forward to, because it just goes to show when you're about to give up, something somehow happens for you.
Yeah, you just have to have faith, to be honest.
You do. And you don't have to have, we're not here to preach to you, but like, you do have to have
whatever your faith
in
is.
whether it's yourself,
a
higher being, or the universe. It will work out, and if it doesn't, let me know, and we'll help you.
We'll help you. Because I don't think that you're supposed to just live here on this earth and just be. I think that
because you're not alone.
Yeah, I think we're all here together.
If COVID has taught us anything, we're here. We're in this together.
Yes,
and
you're not alone for sure.
We need to focus on building communities and sticking together, because it takes a village, truly.
Yes.
Love it. And then piggybacking off of that, I think we all have some fresh starts going. I'm entering a new stage in my life that's very liberating, and it's very exciting. So I too am looking for a job, but on a personal level, I feel very free and liberated. So I'm very excited.
She knows what she wants, and that's the most amazing, beautiful thing ever. Because I felt that this past, thanks to COVID, honestly.
Yes, thanks to COVID.
And I'm the opposite of you.
Yes.
I was single for so long.
Yeah, she just entered a new relationship with an awesome guy. He's a welder, super cute. Almost snatched him up whenever I saw him. Go for me.
He's like, I think your friend Hannah's into me. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I told her it's fine.
No, he's pretty hot.
Yeah, he's
so. Yeah, we're like the opposite right now, but it's like awesome because I went through what she's going through, so kind of like I can kind of just give her my, you know, this is what happened with me, and it's like exciting to see because it is like a new.
Ask her all the boy questions, like
and it's like dating and dating in 2020. Like, so she was in a relationship since college, and I was single, and I didn't really use like the dating apps until, you know, recently.
So you have to.
When I met my boyfriend.
We can't go to the bar.
I was just like living my life. I didn't really care about being in a relationship because this was the first time I was able to like, you know, just be free and all that stuff. So,
it's
but
good feeling.
dating life in 2020 is crazy. I met my boyfriend on Tinder, which is like at first I feel like it was so like shameful. Like I was like embarrassed, but like it really isn't, because it's not always as what it seems. Like it's not like you meet someone and then you hook up and that's it. Like it can be
We're
like
all
that,
just people. I mean,
but it's just
if you're on Tinder to see it, you're a normal person.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
It's really like we use social media for everything, so it's not. I really like now that I'm like looking at it, I'm like it's really not like weird. It's not.
So not weird at
all. It's just weird saying it to your parents.
It's just weird when you're on the app like talking to someone. You're like, can I just give you my Snap or my number?
Definitely. It's weird.
No, notifications off.
That was a lot. Honestly, that was a lot to keep up with. Being single is like hard work.
I know. I don't save numbers right away, so I'm like, who is this?
It's hard work.
Like, why are you calling me?
when we meet you face to face.
So we'll definitely keep you guys updated on my single journey, which is new to me, and Hannah.
Please give us your experiences because I'm so
Please give us your
interested
experiences.
to what.
We need all the help we can get. I mean,
Seriously.
So
future, moving forward
moving forward
to 2021.
New job, who dis?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looking for something.
New man's, maybe.
Not yet.
All right, well, how about just new you? That's
New
good.
me.
Yeah,
I mean, same me, but new me.
but new. Yeah, it's
Cheers.
Cheers.
I just think it's a good time to start something fresh. I know that we say this every year, like, we're gonna be different.
Right, we don't want to make it a cliche.
But maybe
Because I think this year is different.
this year is different.
It is.
And you don't have to be different, but
Yeah.
I think self-growth and empowering yourself to do what you want to do and not stopping and not quitting.
Seizing the moment.
Seize the moment. It's just a season. Whatever you're going through is going to pass,
Mm-hmm.
and we're right here with you. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for this new year.
I'm so excited. I already have my outfit for New Year's Eve. I'm like a full New Year's Eve, like,
We're having a socially distant gathering with a few friends.
yes.
So
Be smart with it.
be smart, wear your mask. If you want to make out with someone, put your mask on and then make out with them. And then,
yeah.
let me know how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, I kissed once with a mask on.
Did you?
It was very weird.
Can you imagine hooking up with a mask on?
I just asked friends. I was like,
Like,
hey,
hey.
let's just like see what happens. It was just very like cotton.
I know I invited you over to my house, but like I'm just gonna wear a mask the whole time. Yes, thank you
But
so
yeah,
much.
we're not going anywhere. So.
Thank you so much for joining us. We just wanted to check in on this new year, and we'll be with you all the way through it.
Yay! See you next year.
Thanks.